Okay. It appears to be working. Let me mute this, and we're off.
Hooray!
Need to pass time? Buy a book. Reading passes time quickly.
I see.
Okay, so I believe that magnesium. Very good.
Oh.
I believe that he told us we needed to check in for the night. We did more construction here once, decades ago. So we'll come back and figure this out later.
All right.
We'll turn in for the night. Since we have successfully navigated finding an obscene amount of money.
It was easier than I expected.
Yes. Well, it was like we got 30 cents. We got $1. We got 20 cents. It's like, we need 120 bucks.
Can I help you?
So, 1, 2, 4, or 5.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, 1. I mean, that's why we're here.
Have you got it?
So 1, 2, or 3.
Oh. Yeah, 1.
Well,
Here's 130 real. Slam the bills out of the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
I just won.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room
Oh.
too.
He opens his
Of
wallet.
course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
He takes the money and hands him a keyring. All right, so there's 1, and there's 3, and there's 4.
Well, we don't have a soundtrack.
Right.
We have booze of our own,
True.
so I think we're done here.
All right. Well, looks like there's nothing else to do. We want to head up?
Sure.
Okay. We do also have points if we want to spend them, but we probably want to just go ahead and turn in for the night and figure out the point stuff later.
Okay.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
All right, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
He lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. Or, how do you think today went? Or, so what's our powers exactly, the RCM? Or, say nothing, just look into the night.
Let's try 3.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Ravachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more? Or, wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse? Or, okay, what else?
3.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up, or ICs? And if someone resists?
1.
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they're eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see. And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are
Right.
expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone on duty, or what happens to the people we convict, and who makes all these rules?
2.
2? Alright.
Yep.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records.
Okay,
That's why
1.
it's paramount to keep them.
He taps in his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. Alright, so if I kill someone
You
on
have to
duty...
supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Alright.
Yep.
The coalition government
That makes all this
and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
So nobody really knows where the RCM came from. Just that they are effectively the police.
Yes.
So let's say those citizens of Revachol, or let's say it's a coalition government, or just don't say anything.
1.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the Moralinton leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim. Or, how do you think today went? Or, the moral intern, what is that? Or, say nothing, just look into the night. Or, thank you for this.
2.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Though he wishes the body were out of the tree, he doesn't want you to feel too discouraged. Probably out
Quite
of fear
unfortunate.
that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
Don't worry, Kim. I'll totally be up for getting the body out of the yard tomorrow. Or, I generally prefer to start with searching the scene and then move on to removing the dead bodies. Or, I'm sorry I couldn't do more today. I'm just not a very good cop, am I? Or, say nothing, just look into the city.
Start with 1.
Alright. Don't worry, Kim. I'll totally be up for getting the body out of the yard tomorrow.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her.
He frowns.
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Yes, it's part of the Jamrock Shuffle. Or, I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast so the rest just has to keep up. Or, I'm training for the long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Or, yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. Or, I don't know why I do things the way I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
3.
Training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping a finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. Or, the moral intern, what is that? Or, say nothing and just look into the night. Or, thank you for this, and leave.
Right, 4.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
He pulls on a cigarette. If I didn't know, how would you describe them? Or, I really don't know. That's how bad it is up in here. Point to your head.
Let's do 2.
All right.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
And what do they believe in? Or what is their symbol? Or what do you think of them? Or I have an opinion on the moral intern.
2.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Indeed.
Something ominous.
All right. What do they believe in? Or what do you think of them? Or I have an opinion.
1.
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago.
Wait, they're DeLorean?
Others say they're just technocrats.
So, named after Dolores Day, not after time machines.
Okay.
So, who is Dolores Day? Or what do you think of them? Or I have an opinion.
3.
All right. Who is Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age?
He thinks.
You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Okay, what do you think of them? Or I have an opinion.
4.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
He looks at the city below.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern. Or better not to ask.
Yeah, 1.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
He says quotes.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
He says after thinking and changing his mind. All right, it's time for our opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
I guess so.
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls in a cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there, pointed the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Ravishal. Or, they've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. Or, we're the stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Or, mutters silently, immigrants, literal kids of men turning into women. Or, on second thought, you know what? I don't have an opinion. Forget about that.
What is my opinion?
Indeed. They came in and saved us. Do we like that?
I mean, yes.
So you're leaning toward number 1?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Vigilantes are okay with me. Or, yeah, vigilantes sound bad. Or, maybe we should make our own laws. I love how open this game is.
Yes. Yeah, which way do I want to go?
Vigilanteism. Good? bad, or you know what? I am the law. Which one of those?
Exactly. It's like, I am Batman.
Exactly.
Um,
So really, as I look at it here, what the choice
Yeah.
is do we want our authority to come from a higher power?
oh, okay.
So, do I feel like number 3, like I don't need any authority other than my own?
Right,
Or
right.
number 1, you know what? Let bygones be bygones. Everybody just kind of do their own thing, and if somebody needs a killing, go to killing, you know?
Right.
And then 2 is, yes, master. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the help. So, you know, which of these
Yeah.
sounds... Keep in mind, we're role-playing, so which of these sounds more like our faceless character we're playing as? That
Right.
faceless, nameless character.
I mean, we're probably playing him more like 3.
Maybe we should make our own laws. You want to do that?
All right.
Let's go.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He looks at the roundabout. Hey, I didn't know you smoked, Kim. Or say nothing and just look into the night. Or thanks for this.
Let's do 4.
All right.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
He loves his cigarette.
An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock, in the GRIH.
He pulls on a cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock, and in the GRAH,
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
he looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are.
He shakes his
But
head.
we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oak bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat. As he mounts the horse to head home, rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. The kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
So I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, and at least do some good. Or we won't change anything here.
Yeah, 1.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He says quietly. So, I didn't know you smoked, or thanks for this.
Yeah, we'll do 1.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool. with that
Ah.
cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigs? Or, how did you get so cool, Kim? Or, right then, the debrief.
2.
You mean this?
Light of the cigarette.
This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Light of his cigarette illuminates a fleeting smile as he flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his
Interesting.
cool quite a bit below it all.
So I think I might want to pick up smoking, or right then, the debrief.
A 3.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
Thank you for this. Unless there's something else.
I think that's it.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door.
Ooh, 30 points.
Indeed. We're making headway.
He's still running around with a crowbar.
Indeed. And a clipboard. Crowbar and
Yes.
a clipboard. See you in the morning. Bye. Okay. So now what?
Oh, good question.
So we have 2 points we can spend for leveling up. We could either use them leveling up, or we could use them to open new slots, to add new thoughts. There are a bunch of thoughts we haven't added yet.
Okay.
There's the white mourning, basically just general mourning. There is derealization. This otherworldliness, everything stops being so real. There's the 15th Indo tribe. So basically, trying to find out what is the big conspiracy behind everything. So
Okay.
we can adopt one of these. We can wait for one of these other, because there's going to be a whole bunch of other ones you can see down there.
Yeah, there's quite a list.
So we can adopt one of these, or we can wait, or we can open a new slot. But I'd probably wait until we want to adopt one before we try to open a
Okay.
new slot. There's a whole bunch of tasks that we've garnered. These are all of the tasks
Yes.
we have to do today. Find out who's in the Union box.
Yeah.
Run the number on the victim's armor, which you just got to call back in a day. Close the water
Oh,
lock
right.
on Wednesday, so by Wednesday morning the water lock should open.
Yes.
Find the armored gloves, which is the fishing village, which is across the walkway. Get the body down. Access the harbor and ask for Everclare's help. Investigate the doomed commercial area. So search for the malignant entity in the basement of the doomed
Oh,
commercial
right,
area.
right.
We have to replace the lost boule. So
Yes.
we chunked the marble into the sea, and so we need another ball for these
great.
old men. We need to track down our badge. Where is that? Who knows? We need to find out who put the clothes in the trash. Somebody has
yes.
access to the Whirling in Rags trash bin. Somebody who didn't have a key, but obviously had a key, but should not have had a key.
Right.
Joyce's info on the lynching. There's something she wants from us in order to tell us about that, preferably our badge.
Yes.
The victim's tattoos. Ask around about the tattoos' possible meaning of everyone. Who made the call reporting the crime? We have no idea who reported this crime.
Right.
And we don't have any leads. We need to explore the Whirling secret passage. There's a secret passage in the Whirling in Rags.
Yes.
We need to find a way to get through that. We need to sing karaoke. We need to get that sad song on tape and listen to it so we can sing it.
Yep.
We need to find all of the armor pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we need to get all decked out in the battle gear, the stormtrooper armor or whatever.
Right.
This might take forever. We need to get the hangman's boots off
Oh, okay.
somehow. In order to have all the armor, we have to get his boots off.
Yes.
We need to track down our gun. Somebody
Yeah.
else knows something. So the guy sold it, but that's all we know.
Right.
We need to find money for rent and pay Gart every day.
Again.
Right. It's every day.
Oh, it's only 20 real.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Right. That's totally reasonable. These are all of our white checks. Waking up the sleeping dock worker, I believe the sleeping dock worker will not be back, so I don't think that one's happening. We could try to punch out Mushroomhead. I wouldn't recommend it. We try to use some acrobatics to get the policeman's cloak, which that's probably
Yes.
if I was spending points, that's where I'd spend it next.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to get that done. We can talk to Kim Kutsuragi, and we can use our psychic abilities to find out what's going on with him.
Okay.
There's a pile of clothes that we need to have better composure in order to dig through them to find something worthy of buying. There's a box of sunglasses. Same kind of deal. We need to have a better conceptualization to find something that would look proper on us. Bird's Nest Roy, with our electrochemistry, we should be able to figure out what drugs he's on exactly.
Oh, okay.
There's Rene Arnaud. We have to have enough composure to approach him about what his deal is.
Yeah.
We have the Man from Heimdall series. We need to have a high enough pain threshold to figure out which of these books we really need to read. Joyce Messier, Esprit de Corps. So our police, policemanliness would be able to get through her. I don't remember exactly what. That's one of the white checks for her.
Right.
And also conceptualization.
Impossible.
Yeah. I think this one was. I think one of them was like something important to us, and the other one was like a grand concept of the universe. And yeah, that's the one where just I got nothing. Then there's Measurehead. We can adopt his advanced racism.
Oh boy.
It's an option. There's the trash container. Well, we already got in, but we could try to pry it open. But that's pointless at this point. And then we could try to steal the map that we've already bought, which is kind of pointless.
Okay.
I think we've got all the best gloves. We do have the electrochemistry. If we need to do electrochemistry checks, we need to swap out our gloves. But I think everything else, we've got the best of what we have, because everything else has negatives.
Right.
More than what we have. We've got a great look going on here. The wife beater with the tie. It's style, baby. It's disco. All right.
It's quite the look.
It is. So I am going to get this trash bag and pick up the room a little bit.
Oh, yes. Sell some of that trash.
Yes. Because we left this place as a complete sty. So this is giving us lots of money. There's a bottle right there. Are you not going to let me pick up this bottle? This obvious bottle right here? Fine.
Guess
You know
not.
what? I didn't want to pick up the bottle anyway. Okay. So, I'm going to check out the mirror.
Okay.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
So 1, 2, or 3. Do we want a face to go with this unnamed person, or do we want to remain a mystery?
Let's try 1.
Really?
Nothing?
All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Okay, so
Oh,
do we want
that's
to
it.
wipe the mirror, or do we want to? You said number 2,
Um,
or do you want to give up?
Okay, we'll try it.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
So I don't care, or better not to know and leave.
All right, let's try it this time. 1.
Number 1? All right.
Behold.
Yeah.
You have no idea who this thing
Ah!
is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me! What is this? Or, of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. Or this is the face of a late stage alcoholic. Is what this is.
1.
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression?
Are you at the
Are you
beginning
trying to make an
again?
expression with that face?
Oh.
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
1.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong one. My bad.
Oh well.
Please stop. It's horrible. Okay, or no. This is what superstars do. And keep making the face.
1.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. Or, I don't know. It's indescribable. Or, I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Or, I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. Or, it's an expression of pain.
4.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
So dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression, or attempt to stop the expression from happening, which we need to put on the gloves before.
Okay.
Or use your chain cutters to fix this faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror. We have a tool for that, actually. Put
Oh.
the tool up and use that. So 2 of them require changes.
Okay.
Or we can try to figure out where we got the expression from.
All right, let's start with 1.
All right. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
All right.
Okay.
So, do you want to put on the gloves and do number 2, or put in the chain clovers and what am I even saying? Chain cutters and do number 3. The chain glovers, you know.
Yes. Let's try 3.
All right, we got to get the chain cutters on first.
Yeah. Put them up.
Yeah. Chain cutters.
Honorable one, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous.
Oh, we've accidentally become very honorable.
Oh, whoops.
Wait, there are honor points? Or I only try my best. It's the most any of us can do. Or hold your horses, this is a mistake. Honor is meaningless.
1.
Wait, there are honor points?
Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honorable deeds? Honorable one.
I only try my best. It's the most any of us could do. Or hold your horses, this is a mistake. Honor is meaningless.
1.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you, sir. You are on the far side of becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
Isn't honor sort of an archaic concept? Or my honor is my life? Or I don't want this. I really don't care about honor, like at all.
Yeah, let's try 2. Maybe we can be honor cop as well as hobo cop.
We could.
Yes, your deeds are spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor.
Oh?
Even
Oh.
among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O honorable one, have excelled in honor.
We are max honor.
Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch one's honor.
Okay.
You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
What? What if someone comes and sees me? Or all I ever wanted to do was live with dignity and to die with honor. And perform the ritual. Or, you're crazy if you think I'm going to stick my finger in my butt. There's no way.
One?
Then they will witness honor so great, it seems nigh impossible a single man can contain it. They will admire you, honorable one.
All I ever wanted to do was live with dignity and to die with honor. And perform the ritual. Or, you're crazy if you think I'm going to just stick a finger in my butt. No. No way.
Well, this got weird.
Indeed.
I mean, it was weird before.
Right. This definitely seems like something to be doing at 11:40 at night. Are we sure we're not drunk still?
Right. I mean, this seems like a weird way to establish honor.
Right. But I mean, honor cop. That's gotta
Yes.
be, that's gotta be like a really great thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess we try it. Seems odd, but
Number one.
all right, we'll do
All
it.
right. Number one.
Congratulations.
No one's
honorable
watching.
one. You have become a member of a noble.
We're wearing gloves.
Right.
A man kneels, and honor cop rises.
Ah, yes. Do it. All
Go
right.
forth and commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor. It will always cleanse a man's soul.
So, good news is we can always do this again if we feel dishonorable.
Right.
It is an honor to serve with you, honor cop.
So, we actually can adopt the persona of the overproductive honor glands. We can become honor cop.
Wow. Cool.
So that's an option, and we do have points to spend on it. So we totally could become honor cop. It would take 20 minutes to become honor cop.
Oh.
It would take away our ability to lie. So basically, you know how we lied to that
Ah. Right.
lady? We basically would not be able to lie anymore.
I see. Interesting.
I actually think I may have overproductive honor glands, like in real life. It's very
Yes.
hard for me to lie. So yeah, but anyway, that's a thing we could do. But in the meantime, we have work to do.
Yep. Yes.
We have added our chain cutters. We need.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
We need to use our chain cutters to fix this faucet.
Okay.
Let's go.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
All right. We can actually try that again later. Do we want to equip the electrochemical gloves and try number 2?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. Get those honor gloves off.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
So here's what's funny. Here's why I'm laughing. We put those gloves on. It didn't change it at all. So basically, we only get a natural 12,
Oh.
which is guaranteed success, or we
Okay.
lose. Want to try it?
I mean, there's no harm in trying,
That's right.
so why not?
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression. belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So we needed to roll an 18. We rolled a 6. Critical
Yep.
failure. All right. So we're going to let the mirror be for now.
All right.
So it's not quite midnight. I mean, we can still do stuff until about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So, do we want... I think it's interfacing.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Yeah, interfacing.
In it,
Okay.
So, we could put a point into interfacing and try to fix the faucet again. Or we can not worry about it. I don't know what benefit it would be to stop the faucet.
Right.
From running. But we
I mean, yeah, it's just oral or something.
Right. We don't have to spend these points now. We can wait until we find something we really want to do. So you want to just kind of hold off on spending points for now?
We can. I mean, I think we want the savoir-faire for
Yes.
for the coat.
Yes, we definitely want the savoir-faire for the coat. Or coat. Sorry. All right. So do we want to go to sleep, or do we want to? You know what? We've got several things we could do. We could read this ledger of failure and hatred. We have not read the case files yet.
Oh, okay.
So you want to do that?
Sure, we can do that.
A little bedtime reading.
it's the ledger you
Yeah.
found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a
Oh, yes.
then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Oh, and an incredibly cool piece of kitchen tissue is stuck to the back.
Okay. So we can read a case file. Or we try to slide the hidden drawer open again. I think we've already done that, though.
Yeah, we opened it and
We already
found the
did.
postcard or something.
Right. We already did all that.
Yeah.
All right. So read a case file.
Yeah.
It
We'll do
takes
that.
about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
So we have to go to bed around 2.
Okay.
So we've got about 2 hours, 10 minutes. So we could probably go through 4 of these.
I see.
So which 4 of these would you like to read?
Try 3.
The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
serial killer.
Who knows?
Yes.
Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
So
Okay.
we were unable to solve that one. The pages were missing.
Yeah, I didn't get very far on that one.
Right. That mystery remains a mystery.
Yes.
So we still have just about 2 hours.
Yeah. All right, we'll try 1.
The Next World Mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
So they painted it, but someone else designed it.
Yes.
Wait, did I ever find out who came up with it, or just read on?
One.
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
And we read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
Should we A, remove the mural, it's wrong, or B, keep the mural, it's right?
Good question.
So the mural's central message is, good luck finding love in the next world, because you ain't finding it here.
Yeah. We can do 2.
Keep the mural, it's
A
right.
staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world, for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains now is to wreak havoc on the middle class. Or, the middle class are not to be blamed, it's just human nature. Or, I like it, but we can't wreak havoc on other nations instead. I think we should. Or, I must have voted and possibly lobbied to remove that thing because I don't believe in any of that rubbish. Not one bit.
Let's see here. 2.
All right, middle class are not to be blamed. It's just human nature.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
All right. It is 12:48. We can read the unsolvable case, the couch in an unexpected location, or the murder of the hookah parlor.
4.
The couch in an unexpected location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
So they were just sitting on a couch in very strange, weird places.
Yes.
Actually, they looked like jerks. Or they looked really cool, like models. Or they looked really cool, like a rock band.
3.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual. Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Did I ever catch the guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
Okay, so it is after 1:30, so I recommend we stop.
Okay.
Because we don't want to go over on the time. So,
Yes.
all right, so I can revisit this
Not much has changed in the
All right.
meanwhile.
and
A bunch
put
of
the ledger away. And it may be time for bed. Unless there's
Okay.
something you want to do. Ready for bed?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. To bed.
the bed is cold and not particularly
Or
inviting.
to the couch.
But it's yours.
Right.
The sheets look awful.
I mean, yeah, it's more of a couch than a bed.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Crawl in. Confirm bed?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yep. Let's do it.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep, or why?
1.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow, or check the blanket, or roll over to the other side.
3.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who? Or no more thoughts, asleep now.
1.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
I think it's time for no more thoughts. What do you think?
Yep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Perchance to dream. Hi, there's the rub.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Oh, that's different.
What is this? Or I remember nothing. Or I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
1.
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
Bloated corpse of a drunk. I remember nothing, or I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
2.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. Or, you said who? Or, I left. Or, I was left.
2.
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering until you tell me who you are. Or, I left. Or, I was left.
1.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I left. Or, I was left.
4.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back. Or, I don't want to come back.
1.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium? Or, I've talked to you before. Or, I can come back from this.
1.
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4 1.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before, or I can come back from this.
2.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the actor's wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins
do like the
in
disco
no
ball.
time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
So I can come back from this?
Right?
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity
Aw.
state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown.
I'm
Who
trying.
are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case. Or my mind is tired and broken. Or help me.
4.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head. So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh no, there's another type? Or what? No!
1.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Hey, my morale healed up.
Oh, really?
It was a good dream.
Apparently.
Good 5 hours of sleep.
Good going, buddy.
Oh no, what was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting and rejuvenating. Or is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
3.
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick? Or what's going on with me?
2.
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? Or no, that's not it. Really, I feel super good.
1.
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Wait, what is speed? Or I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Or, no, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
1.
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die. Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
Need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Or, no, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Huh. So this is an item you can find?
Yes.
Let's see.
This would be a new task for us to perform.
Hmm.
Or we can just say no thanks.
I mean, does it like booze?
I assume. I opted out whenever I played.
Okay.
I
Okay.
assume it's going to be something that would boost your stats, kind of like the booze did.
But hurt you as well
Yeah, probably.
in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 2.
All right.
Are you
Well,
sure?
no.
Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
Who am I kidding? Of course I want speed. Or that's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead. Probably.
2.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Okay, so we still have the 2 things. Again, we have Hobocop, rigorous self-critique, morning derealization, the conspiracy theory, and overproductive honor. Or we can just not worry about them for now.
We should try to do the honor. See what that
honor
gives us.
All right.
Yeah.
Overproductive honor glands is go. In 30 minutes, we will no longer be able to lie.
Oh, but I forgot about
the downside.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's a bit late now.
Right. Whoops. Oh well.
I am curious what positive they will give us.
Yes, exactly.
Right now, let's see. We've got a lot of visual calculus going on. Our psyche is all pretty good.
Okay.
Our physique, we're decent at physical instrument and a little electrochemistry. And then Matrix, our savoir faire is crap right now.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Something is dropping our savoir faire right now. These shoes, it's hard to walk in these shoes.
Okay.
And these pants, they're very tight.
I see.
So we may need to find some different pants and different shoes, and that would make it easier for us to perform acrobatics. All right, ready to leave?
All right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Just head downstairs.
Do we want to talk to Kim, or do you think he's in the room?
We can check. This would be the only other room it would be. Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw him go in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, this belongs to that girl.
All right, never mind.
Do that one. So downstairs then.
All right.
Yeah, $6 to our name. Hey, look, the booth is open. Oh, and Kim wants to talk to us.
Oh, he's down here.
Uh huh. So let's go talk to Kim. He says good morning.
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
He points toward the mess hall doors. Why do we need to talk to them? Or what do you mean rowdy? Or are these the men Gart told us about yesterday? Or let's roll.
3.
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
He says after looking at his notes.
One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
Hey! Alright, we've leveled up. We got another point.
Ah, nice.
So what do we need to talk to them about? Or what do you mean rowdy? Or let's roll?
1.
Everything points to the dock workers union. The belt used for hanging him, tracks in the mud, The circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
What do you mean rowdy or let's roll?
2.
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here.
So the local non-police.
Yes.
Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
So basically a militia.
Yeah.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements. Or let's roll.
Well, 4. Why not?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict
okay.
between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Well, let's roll.
All right. Yeah, let's
One
roll.
more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
He glances at the booth again.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate
Oh.
on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
So we can talk to them now, or we can talk to them later.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of suggesting later.
All right, well,
Oh.
in that case, what would you like to do instead?
Yes.
We've got a
let's see.
significant list of stuff to do.
Right.
So we can check on the armor. It's still Tuesday, so the water lock's not going to be open.
Yeah.
And that means we can't do the armored gloves either.
Yeah.
We need to go talk to Everett Clare. So we could go to the roof and try to jump across and get
Okay.
the coat. That could be the first thing we try to do. And we can investigate the doomed commercial area. That's another option.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like a lot of these other things are not anything we can do right now.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like the 3 things we could do would be talk to the Union guys,
Yes.
try to get our coat, and investigate the doomed area.
All right. Let's try the coat.
Coat. Got it. Okay. It is close to bedtime, so if we successfully make the leap and grab the coat, I'm gonna say that's gonna be a really good stopping place for today.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, between the options of try to punch out that huge guy or adopt his advanced racism
Yeah.
or make the jump, it's kind of an easy pick.
Right.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Not right now. All right. So we want to put a point toward savoir-faire?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
All right. Want to go for it?
Sure.
Let's go.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer.
All right.
And you've climbed way too high up there.
All right. Can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Yeah, we nearly died. We had to take medicine to keep from dying right there.
Okay.
All right. So here's my thought.
Yes.
Let's take the shoes off. Because the shoes are impacting our savoir-faire. I don't want to take the
Okay.
pants off. But I think we can take the shoes off. Before we do this, though, I want to buy some more medicine because I don't want to be medicineless in case it fails.
Right.
So, what we're going to do, I'm going to head to the general store, buy some medicine, take our shoes off, up our savoir-faire a point, and give this another go. Because we have 2 other points we can spend on it.
That's true.
We can be quite acrobatic if we put our minds to it. Also, get these high heels off.
Yes.
Not taking off the pants, though.
I mean, it sounds like that would help.
It would help. They are tight pants.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with
Does make it
various
a bit
medicine
awkward,
bottles, nasal sprays,
Yes.
and blister packs.
How many of these we want to
They
buy?
all bear the Saint Baptiste
We got like
Pharmaceutics
$6
logo.
and change.
Okay. What do you want? Like 3 or 2 or 3?
Yeah, we can do 3.
Okay, here.
Okay.
I hope Saint. Okay, here. Okay, here. I
All
hope
right.
Saint Batiste.
So we now have 4 nasal sprays, so heaven forbid if something happens.
Oh, you can put the trash in the machine, right?
So oh, wait, yes, we could. Let's do that. Forgot all about that. I'm carrying this bag of trash and totally forgot the reason we're doing that.
Yes.
Let's hobo-cop it up. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk.
You need that money, too.
And
Yes.
the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
All right. So we're back to $5.
Yes.
$5. Hopefully, eventually, we'll get like more money
Right.
because we need 20 by 9 o'clock.
By the end of the day, yeah.
Although I suppose we could write tickets and take people's money if we find
Oh,
anyone
really?
misbehaving.
Okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. It's part of our.
Oh yeah, I do
police
kind of
policeman.
remember. Yeah, I remember that in the tutorial section
Mhm.
early on, or in the clipboard or something. Here.
Yeah, something clipboard related. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Take the shoes off. I mean, we can take the pants off if you really want to.
I mean, Kim will be like, "What are you doing?"
He would. But then we'd make the jump and put the pants right back on. It's like, what are you doing? Take our pants off. Kim's like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm being acrobatic.
We should probably try it with the pants.
All right,
For now, at
we'll try
least.
with the pants this first go round. All right.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still.
Okay, so we can only put 1 more point to savoir-faire. So we got 1 shot at this.
Okay.
So, if we're gonna take the pants off, it's got to be now.
Oh, really?
Because if we fail here, there's no more points that we can spend on savoir-faire.
I see. Huh.
I know. It's a tough call.
Yeah. I mean, okay, we can try it, I guess.
Pants on or off?
Off.
All right, pants off.
Gotta make this game weird.
Okay. Kim, there's a method to this madness, I swear. All right.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
We got an 83% chance of making this jump. You want to go
Oh,
for it?
wow. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes. Let your senses take in the world around you, or continue your voyage through the salty air. Eyes open or closed? What do you want?
Yeah, one.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
He's so on the money, Bratan! Just imagine yourself dual-wielding a bottle and a flaming cigarette whilst airborne!
Continue your voyage through the salty air.
As the concrete floor
okay.
welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My
Instead of
climbing
explain.
down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
All right. Grabbing the cloak. Okay, we're grabbing our cloak.
That's the whole reason we're here.
All right.
There we go.
Pants on, shoes on. We got a better cloak. Let's put
Nice.
this on, baby. Taking back the streets and knowing your neighborhood. Oh yeah. We're rocking the look.
Nice.
Okay. So, we have access to the harbor. And that is a perfect
Yes.
place to stop for the day.
All right. That was definitely a silly way to end this session.
Yes. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for watching. That was fun. All right,
Yes.
we'll maybe try this again tomorrow.